everyone. Welcome in. My name is Rose. It's a pleasure to have you here today. We have all of the players for our Villains game. So let's introduce ourselves. I'm going to start with... let's see. My brother-in-law.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm Rosie's older brother, I'm Kyle. I will be playing Vertax's Broken Soul. I am a level 6
7.
now monk. And a check.
7.
I haven't updated yet, so
7.
I'll have to get to that. And last time I bit it and almost died. Twice. And then I'll pass it on to Tasha.
Hello, hello. I'll be playing the lovely roguelike Lyra today. I will pass it on to Neil.
Whose mic is muted.
Who's up next?
Let's do you, because you unmuted
Yeah.
your mic and Neil's currently not here.
Neil
Alright
is
then.
a Cabra.
Yep. Alright then, so hey everybody. My name is Daz. I'm playing my level 7 cleric V. And I forgot what we did last session.
I'll do a recap. Zizi!
Hi, I'm playing the Warlock, Leona Rosales, and I am not talking today, as you can tell. I've been having a long-standing illness. I am sorry.
No worries.
And our last player is Neil. He plays Jaren, the Minotaur Paladin.
Yep.
He's currently AFK, I'm guessing, or dealing with a small one.
Or all the above.
Or all the above. Probably all the above. Alright, so last time, y'all were looking around, trying to figure out who the hell the purple, wow, colors, purple Rose Guild is, and you guys found a place called the Lyricus Conservatory. Y'all went down the steps and were looking around and found that in the back there was a glowing light under a door. Going in, y'all saw a lovely magical circle of epic proportions and 4 people that were there who whooped your ass the first time. And then I allowed them a short rest so that they could get some of their resources back. And then they managed to get their ass handed to them by the boss, who was the counselor that they had been looking for. He turned into a big old pile of goo all over Lyra. And searching over the bodies.
One does.
As one does. Welcome back, Neil. And more or less, that's what happened. You guys were going to take the symbol and the basic stuff that you found on the bodies, and maybe even the dead bodies, back to the advisor of the Queen, Taladastra, who your lovely cleric has a connection with. And then I hand it off to the players.
All right.
And everybody went silent.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Brain goes.
Which
So
It goes
you guys
flat,
have a...
flat.
You guys have a bunch of items that you can take and or bodies that you can take back to the person. So you would have to go back up the stairs, out of the conservatory, which is still full, well, semi full of people who had tried to put out the colorless flame from Leona earlier. A bunch of them.
So,
You
what is it? We're in a room with a dead body. We have to show this body to someone to prove we found them.
They didn't say you had to. They wanted you to figure out what happened to them, but I mean, proof is never a bad thing.
Proof is never a bad thing. You're right.
A very
Let me check
splooged dead
something. I
body.
need to see something on my character sheet.
That's fair.
If anyone has a bag of holding, could you let me know?
Check your sheets, check your sheets.
I do not have a bag of holding. A bag of holding can hold a body. Actually, a bag of holding can hold a live person, but
But right now, the dead body is the important part.
the dead body is
I
more
don't have.
relevant. Okay, no bag of holding. We can't get this body out of there easily. Are we in a basement? Are we in a tower? Is there a window that goes outside?
Basement. You went down a spiral set of stairway. Set of
And the
stairs.
people, and who are the people upstairs?
Members of the Bard College, the Lyricus Conservatory.
Can Lyra take a peeky loo out the window for a sec?
I was
No
trying to
windows.
figure out if where we were.
Basement.
We're in a basement. There's probably no windows.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll
Basement,
pick up the body, throw it
church.
over my. I'm picking up the body. I'm throwing it over my shoulder, and I'm walking up the stairs like he's unconscious.
Okay.
That works.
Gonna just act normal. Yeah, he had too much to drink in the basement or something. If anyone asks, if someone says, "Hey, he's dead," I'll go be like, "Oh my God, he's dead!"
He also looks like a monstrosity because he
When
was
he's not dead, he
transformed.
will be.
Oh, does it? What does he look like? I said that's why I said, "Who's in the basement?" You said a person.
There was the people who were defending the ritual, the one monk and 3 knights, and then
I'm assuming they're dead.
they're dead, and
I don't care about
the
them. Who's
counselor.
alive?
None of them are alive. You killed them all.
Who looks human?
The 4
Or who
people.
does not look like a monster? I'm not
The
putting a monster over my shoulder and walking upstairs with it. No, I'll walk upstairs and say, there was a weird fucking monster down there. It fucking attacked me. Somebody should fucking clean up their mess.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, I come here to do some everyday, musical stuff. What kind of stuff do you do in a place like this? Musical stuff. Anyways, and then I go in the basement and some fucking dude attacks me. That's basically that is my story, and I'm sticking to it if I go upstairs and someone asks me any question.
Okay.
I've had enough shit. Some random dude turns into a fucking monster? What the hell is this?
What does the rest of your
fair.
party want to do?
Follow the cowboy.
Literal cowboy.
Yeehaw.
Alright, so.
But yes, I'm just going upstairs. I'm going to act all natural and be like, if anyone says anything about the dead guy downstairs, I'm just going to say, he attacked me first. You want to deal with it? Look at that motherfucker. Look at me. Look at my group. We're normal. He's not. Fuck him.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Following Jeron into the upper part, you guys
And
do
if I
get a
need to
couple
do it-
looks.
If I need to do any sort of diplomacy, I'm going to use my intimidate skill.
I figured. You do get a lot of looks because Lyra is covered head to foot in goop from the
Corrupted
dead
thing in the
guy.
basement. Go clean it up.
The other Minotaurs are gonna look and go, dead thing in the basement? What do you mean?
We were sent to find someone. We found him. He attacked us.
We're
He's
the
not attacking
Ghostbusters.
anyone else.
We're the Ghostbusters. We got slimed.
No. That's just a side project of hers. She likes that sort of thing.
I can see Lyra giving you the most dirty look, knowing her. That look of excuse
Yes.
you,
Yes.
bitch.
No, Geron is not spicy today. Neil is.
That's
No
fair.
worries.
Did Neil take his morning stuff?
I have no idea.
Uh.
I don't know what I did this morning. I kept trying to go back to bed and kept getting harassed by a fucking 6-year-old.
That explains it.
Can you go on your Xbox? I'm fucking sleeping! No, I'm not irritable at all.
Nope, not at all.
I didn't get like 3 hours of fucking sleep.
Oh, yuck.
I don't actually know how much sleep I had because I can't
Slap?
feel my slap. I can't feel my slap.
Slap for the slapitudes. The slaps!
As to why I was not so talkative earlier, it was because no food, no coffee makes brain go. "Argh!"
That's fair! That is fair. That is why I had a bowl of cereal before we
That's why I
started.
disappeared because I was making coffee.
Makes sense.
Now I have
Alright.
a coffee at least, so that is one bonus.
That's one
No.
bonus.
No coffee, no food makes Neil go something something.
Something
Oh,
that with the
crazy!
someone.
Mind if I do?
I know how crazy you are! Let's go rob a bank! Not
I'm
literally!
not crazy. I'm not crazy. I have a sticker.
Alright, so
giving
yes.
stamps because we kept licking them off.
At least they were tasty.
Tastes like disappointment. All right, so we've gone
Accurate,
upstairs.
Kyle.
People have given us weird looks.
Yep.
I explained in
Uh,
the basicest of details. Yep, dude attacked us. We were just trying to have a normal conversation. They were trying to summon some sort of thing. We stopped them. They died from it.
So Elandril's going to kind of walk around from the corner and go, "Well, it looks like you guys had some fun." And he produces like a handkerchief and goes, "You might want to clean that off, ma'am or miss." I don't remember who he came to the party with.
I'm sorry, Rosie. That is not a land.
You don't know. I'm mad at this.
Alandro walks out from behind a pillar holding a handkerchief, looks at Lyra and says, "Oh, dearie, you've got something on your face."
Ew.
Lyra looks at him like not a word, but takes the handkerchief.
Offers you a handkerchief, yes. "Oh, dearie, you've got something on your face."
Ha 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 ha.
He takes it, it goes not a word. Wipes her face.
And Landrill's a little more playful than just like, "Oh, you should clean up." No. It's you've got something on your face. Being obvious about it. Being very innuendo.
Flamboyant. He's very flamboyant.
Yes.
Very, very flamboyant. I'm
He's
bad
the kind
at
of person that he says a metaphor and you're like, is he meaning that sexually? That doesn't quite fully sound sexual, but I'm certain he means it sexually. And yes, he did.
Yes, he does. All the time. I love that man. That character is fun.
She liked my NPC so much she stole him for her campaign.
I did. Because he's wonderful. He's a wonderful, annoying NPC. Truly
and
he is.
He's truly a switch. Because they really are.
Yes.
True! That is true! I forgot that little part about him. Thank you for reminding me.
You didn't click it into that part of him, did you?
I forgot
you
about
saw
that.
aspect. Anyway.
No, I saw it. I completely forgot.
What are these bards, dwarves, minotaurs?
Bards.
What are these people in this building looking and saying to us?
Well,
doors.
There's
When you say
every
minotaurs.
race.
There's a little bit of everything. Probably
Little bit of
mostly
everything.
humans. A couple dwarves, maybe
lot
an
of
elf
elves.
or two. One or two
lot of elves.
minotaurs.
Mostly elves because you're in the elven capital.
Okay, mostly elves, not mostly humans. So,
Yes.
small number of humans, small number of dwarves, maybe a halfling. Possibly, you mentioned minotaurs.
Yeah,
So
there's
at
4
least two.
minotaurs.
There's at least 2. Okay, 4 minotaurs. That's a
4,
lot of
yeah,
people
because
in
you.
this tiny room.
Well, it's technically like a big foyer.
It's like a performance hall.
Yeah.
Stage at one side. Yeah. That's kind of the mental image I had.
Yeah, it's large area. The middle had like the roses, and that's where the staircase spiraled down to, that you guys just came up. And the Minotaurs, the band of 4 that you had made music with earlier, goes down to go figure out what the hell happened down there and do some research because that ain't normal. That shouldn't have happened.
What do you mean
People
they were
should
doing dark rituals in our basement? Motherfucker, they didn't even pay their deposit.
accurate.
Lyra's gonna look at the handkerchief and goes, I don't know, guys. I don't think this is gonna cut all of this. And she gestures to the head to foot slime.
Elandril then wiggles his hand and casts prestidigitation to clean your ass.
Other than that,
More than
did he
just your
have
ass, but
vegetation?
She
he
goes,
does now.
thanks.
Rolls,
Blink, blink.
scrolls, and magic items.
Fair.
Yes.
I was gonna say, given his class, I'm
Ele-
pretty sure he does.
Elandril is a type of person. Prestidigitation would be highly on his must-have list because think of his
Always.
other activities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking more along the lines of "I'm sorry, dear, there's something on your face" activities.
Uh-huh. Has the oh yes.
Prestidigitation, clean
Uh-huh.
that shit up. Clean that shit up. That's the way he is.
Yep.
I didn't meet this NPC specifically because of Rosie's weird interests.
No.
Okay, so they've gone to investigate. I take it they take a few minutes. Do they want us to stick around, or are we allowed to leave?
Uh, you can leave.
50-50. High on a high, we get to leave. On a low, we they hold us for questioning.
That's what I was like. Should I let them leave?
Remember,
Should I have them
you
questioned?
got to practice your improvisation skills, Rose. So come up with something.
Oh,
High or low?
I said hi.
All right. So yes, they
High
are
as we
going.
stay.
They're going to make you stay, and you see that there is the elves performing music. There's a couple teaching other people that like songs and
Man,
stuff.
they're dedicated to their work. This is going on, and they're just ignoring us entirely. The elves are like, "Fuck those minotaurs."
Fuck that shit.
Ooh, there was blood on that one. Like, ow, I don't want to mess up my filigree.
I need to see what I have for NPCs. Because I got enough of them. I have to fucking use one.
You don't have to use any NPCs in this situation. Is anyone in this room important enough to have a name?
That's what I was figuring. I figured there would be like a leader person.
Yeah, I'd say the leader of this group is probably somewhere here, and they probably want to have a good word with us, get details from our side of things, let things go, maybe cast a truth spell, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So you're probably looking at a bard. We already have a Landrill in this situation, and he would make a bard blush.
Do I want to be that man?
Landrill wouldn't really have any interest in investigating this. He'd be like, "Yeah, I believe you guys. Let's go." So if you want,
I'm here for the popcorn. Let's see where you take this.
Yeah, he's here for the tea.
No, I figured. I was like, should I be that? He's not the type.
You could have him be the type because this is your version of him. But that's I'm just saying. Normally, he would be here to watch, not partake.
So pretty much we can exit stage, right?
No, you guys have to
leave. They've asked us to stay.
Yeah,
they want
they've asked you to
get
stay.
Some details. So I say we follow that. My character's still a guard at heart, so he would know to stick around and answer questions. I figure we give them the generic answers. The hush little huddle amongst the party is like, I think we've given them the generic answers, but don't lie. Just don't
Haven't
tell
tried my dinner
the full
yet.
truth.
Yeah.
You know, we tell them only what they need to know. If they ask for something, we just tell them what is related to what they asked without extra added details. We don't tell them why we were in that room. We just tell them we were, and that happened.
Okay, what is all your cake? Jaren's a guard. What is the rest of yours background specifically?
Background?
Yeah.
Which background did you pick, basically? It helps build what your character's motives might be, right?
Also gets you gear and shit, but I mean,
Give me 1 second.
Well, it also gets
Lyra's a
your stat
charlatan.
increases in 2024.
Charlatan,
So
okay.
you like to
She would
calm
like
people,
Elandril.
sort of. You'd
She
probably
would
get
like
along with
Elandril.
Elandril well, though you would know not to trust him. He gives off that vibe of, I like you, but I don't trust you.
Yes.
Like, you wouldn't trust Elandril as far as you could throw him, and you don't think you could throw him very far. But you would love trying sometimes. He just has that attitude about him. Like, there's something about him that's just like, you
Yes,
want to
please.
throw down with him, but like, I mean, wrestling style throw down with him, not necessarily sexual, but you wouldn't mind a tumble with him. But I mean, like, your character isn't necessarily attracted to him. I just mean he gives off that oh my about him.
Yes.
They have the same background, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yay!
Oh, pardon me. I think my coffee's kicking in. My brain is starting to go into hyperspeed. No, not yay.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
I know.
It's a tarp! Oh, okay.
Lyra kind of looks at her friends and goes, "Oh, I got this." She pulls out a document out of her many not pockets, but one of her many hustles / scams, and goes, "We're basement inspectors."
Roll me a bullshit.
Basement inspector.
Elandril? Is she saying this to Elandril? Is Elandril being your go-to leader for this group right now, Rose? I'd say yes.
Sounds like it, yep.
Simple.
I was gonna have one other person show up as well. But for right now...
Of course. Elandril is the one here, and he's the one talking to Lyra.
For right now, yes, this works. Yes, Lyra. Lyra.
Lyra.
Lyra rolled a 14 for bullshit.
Dash, I need to know what faction you're from.
Smile. Like he sees through everything, but doesn't say a word.
Thank you.
And then Rosie can respond with what he actually says. You're the DM. I'm not. I'm just telling you how he'd react. His passive perception would go past
that in a heartbeat. I know.
His passive insight is higher than that. So he saw through that like butter.
Oh yeah.
I can't see through butter, but that's not the analogy I meant.
He saw through that like a fucking stained glass window.
But right now, that means he's up for the game.
Oh, God. I hate you so much. I'm bad at this. I really am. At the swindling thing, we all know. Anyways,
he doesn't need to swindle her. He knows she's playing the game, the rogue game.
Yes.
And he's down to play, and he's like, oh, well then, and sees where it goes. So right now, what do you need us to know about this situation, Rose? This is our information NPC. He would be like, oh, well, yada, yada. And maybe he has information as to what just happened.
Okay. In a less boisterous tone so that not the entire room hears him at this point.
A hushed tone?
Yeah, a conspiratorial tone.
I see what game you're playing, milady. I enjoy a little tete-a-tete.
He will remark about the fact that, he's heard rumors that the purple roses use the basement from time to time as a place to gather. This must have been their newest project.
Aaron looks to Lyra. Where are the purple roses?
Um.
You
Does-
remember who the purple roses are? Because I think they've been mentioned before, but my character doesn't remember them.
I know
And I
Lyra's.
did.
I know Lyra's a white rose.
She would know a little bit about them. They are a guild that seems to be a competition to your guild.
She kind of shrugs and goes, "They, from what I gather, they're a competition to my guild."
They're one of the
One of the 7 musical guilds of the 7
Four?
countries. Oh.
4, possibly 5. I don't remember how many rose guilds I had. I know I had at least 4 rose guilds.
37.
There's purple, blue, white, black,
I'm-
for sure.
I'm thinking you probably would have gone the Minecraft color scheme, so there's 16 of them.
Outside.
God, no!
16 different colors. There's the cyan roses. There's, the purple roses. There's the red roses, the pink roses, the black roses.